I have the cutest little balcony in this place that I'm staying at. I'm really glad that I chose this place over like a hostel. It was a little bit more expensive, but I feel like it's worth it just to like ease into my trip with a space of my own, because next place I'm going to, I will be staying at a hostel for four days, I think. But I have just been laying around like the past hour or so, so I think it's time to get out of my comfort zone and go and venture out again. I just need to go pick up groceries, and then I want to go see the sunset, and then I'm gonna come back and relax and have some more time for myself. But I'm gearing up to get back into the city, which scares me, but it's okay. It's honestly been such a long time since I've solo traveled anywhere. I think the last time was when I went to Europe and turned 20. Now I'm 22, and just walking through a city alone again made me realize how much I've changed. I think back then I felt a lot more open to the world, and I hate to call myself jaded now, but in some ways I am. However, throughout the course of this trip, I felt myself begin to open up again. Okay, I went out and I got myself some ramen, and it looks so yummy. I'm super excited because this place had a bunch of really good reviews, and when I got there, there was like a huge line of people just out the door waiting to be seated. So I'm really glad that I ordered takeout. I feel better now that I like ventured out a little bit more, but I did get really car sick on the bus ride, which kind of sucked, but it's okay because I'm going to eat this now. It's like so comforting.
The fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin. Tonight the whiskey feels stronger. Gasoline on hidden desires.
I woke up this morning and stayed in bed for 3 hours because I was so anxious trying to plan the next part of my trip. It felt like a lot of things were going wrong, and the more I tried to fix it, the worse I felt. Eventually, I realized that my need to control the circumstances was ruining the moment that I was in. I only had 2 days to spend exploring Vancouver, and I didn't want to waste any more time moping in bed. My plan for today was to go on a bike ride around Stanley Park, which actually really scared me because I haven't ridden a bike since I went to Europe and crashed an electric bike into a wall. So needless to say, I was feeling a little bit nervous, but it ended up being so exhilarating yet peaceful at times. The weather was really gloomy, which made me feel sad, but it's hard to stay sad when everything around you is so beautiful. Hello, I just came back from a day in the city. I picked up a box of pizza from this place that had a ton of really good reviews. It used to be a vegan cafe that sold these vegan pizzas, but then they changed ownership to a Persian restaurant, and so now it's like it still has some of the old vegan pizzas on the menu. Here's what we're working with. Okay. It's actually so good. I should have eaten it when it was hot, but it took me 20 minutes to get home. Maybe I should heat up a slice. I just don't know if there's plates. There are. While we wait on that, I'll tell you a little bit about my day. This morning, I woke up a bit stressed. I was supposed to book my transportation from, I mean, I'll just tell you, the next place I'm going is Banff, and I was booking my transportation from the hostel to the lake, and you're just supposed to book it way in advance, and they do release more seats like 48 hours before the day you want to book. But I didn't realize that I would need a car to get to the pickup location of the shuttle, so I was like, okay, I can't do that. And needless to say, I was just very stressed out. I literally laid in bed for like 3 hours from when I woke up, trying to figure it all out. I just kind of realized I needed to release control and let it be what it was, which is a learning experience essentially. Yeah, I was just trying not to attach a story to it, or like think that I made a mistake, or like I suck at planning trips or stuff like that, you know, when something goes wrong and then you just think that you did a bad job. I spent a long time biking around Stanley Park, and that was another thing that really like pushed me out of my comfort zone and challenged me, was biking, because I have not been on a bike in a really long time. It was kind of embarrassing because when I first got on it, I was like super wobbly and shaky, and I thought I was gonna crash into something, and I like hopped right off, and there were a ton of people behind me who I think were watching me like, oh, she's gonna fall. But it was fun, and I definitely got out of my comfort zone doing that. I think what I'm trying to get at here is that it's good to do things out of your comfort zone because it forces you to grow.